The Virginia Film Festival, thank you, which is presented by the University of Virginia and the College and Graduate School of Arts and Sciences, and it happens to be celebrating its 25th anniversary. Welcome. We had over 400 young filmmakers from the Young Filmmakers Academy that we nurture and grow here today, screening their films as part of the Virginia Film Festival. And this year we launched a new high school competition, filmmaking competition called Action. Our outreach and education director is Jane Freeman. Jane, you're out there somewhere. I hope you'll give a wave. Thank you for your incredible work. All of this has been sponsored by the Academy of Motion Picture Arts and Sciences and with a grant from the Charlottesville Community Foundation. We're grateful for their support. We're going to screen the winner of this year's action film. It's a 5-minute short just prior to this film right now. That was part of the prize, and that individual also receives $1,000 from the Virginia Film Festival. This was the inaugural year of the action film competition. And this year's winner is Tim Schauer for his film Production Values. Tim? A little bit about Tim. He's from Inaugural High School. We also gave awards to 2 runner-ups, and we plan to continue this program in 2013. Tim, honest to goodness, the check is in the mail for $1,000. You should shortly. Hey, we're UVA, you have to process these things. Ladies and gentlemen, another round of applause for Tim. I hope you enjoyed his film. Enjoy the Silver Linings Playbook, and we'll see you at the rest of the festival at the movies. Thank you, ladies and gentlemen.
See that scary gun in his hand? It is a 100% plastic, made in China toy. It's a prop. It's not real. So then why am I afraid of it? Well, because I'm not real either. I'm a storyteller here to tell you a story. More specifically, I'm a part of a story, but I'm not an actor. I'm a character. Just a player in a work of fiction. Every time you dream of a plot, you need characters, people for the actors to portray. And I was a happy character for quite a while. If you can believe it, I didn't even know I was a character in the movie. I was just a zombie in search of brains or a doctor racing for the cure of secret agent lost in the woods in the 70s. In the hero's journey, you look at this story. This is my innocent world of childhood. But then, earlier today, my call to adventure showed up. And it was not a call, but rather a 9mm semi-automatic plot device pointed at my face. The guy holding it tells me to have a seat to discuss business. And what do I know about business? At the time this happened, my character was a love-torn teenager in a modern adaptation of a classic work of literature. But I sit down with the guy, and do you know what he tells me? Yeah, my life is just a character in a movie? Can you believe that? For those of you who are not familiar with the feeling of this realization, it can come as quite a shock. And right in the middle of all this, then the guy says that he needs me to tell a story. And then hurry, because modern audiences don't have the attention span to watch me sit and think about it for too long. Now he tells me he wants me to do it the right way. And of course by that he means if my story isn't straightforward enough to be easily understood by the average viewer, I will be shot. Or if I attempt to include any sort of symbolism or deeper meaning, I will also be killed. And if I somehow dare to violate the traditional 3-act plot structure, well, bang! And so I just start narrating everything I'm doing, and why. I mean, I wouldn't want people to have to figure it out for themselves. Right now, for example, I'm opening up the refrigerator because the camera's been placed inside the refrigerator, which is cool. And also because I love green apples. Or maybe this is red. Anyway, this man is telling me that's not good enough. I have to do better. So I think and I think and I think, and well, what do people want? Well, they want smoke and mirrors and explosions and death. Well, as long as it's not just people dying and not animals. And guns, lots of guns, you know what I mean. And insanity. People love mental breakdown. So I set to writing the story, and I try to add in as much of this stuff as possible, because that will make it good. If you have to keep pointing at me, I get it, okay? You could have just asked nicely. All the violence in movies these days. But while writing it, I'm adding in characters at random. The redemptive hero, the witty, comic relief friend, the drug-addicted rock star, but not too drug-addicted because an R rating would be devastating if we're considering the 12 to 18 range age group. And all of this makes me, as a character, wonder, who am I? Am I entertainment, or am I just a variable in a formula designed best to appeal to a target audience? And what if there is a message in all of this? What if movies have the potential to be so much more than what they are today? And then I woke up and realized it was all just a dream sequence. And that's great. Everybody loves that happy ending. Right? Right.
So, without further ado, I'd like to introduce the first film, which is called Law and Order. It is the genre of revenge. Thank you very much.
Lighthouse here in Charlottesville, which pretty much means they're all high schoolers. Is that right? Yeah. So, big round of applause.